Beautiful Greenhow Hill in the sunny Yorkshire Dales. Sunny? Well, look, it is sunny, right? It's sunny. From a few paces away, there are probably beautiful views in this direction. Generally southwest. You may well be able to see, I don't know, Whernside or something from here. These are the upper Dales. The valley down below, well, down there running that way is Nidderdale. Pateley Bridge is just down this road, just follow it that way. Long steep descent. This is a really great pole, which is in a very inconvenient place. That's a really great road sign, which is an incredibly inconvenient place. I was going to be stood out there looking that way, and there's a road sign exactly in the way. See, if you check on the map, Greenhow Quarry, you can see there's the entrance to it just there. Just west of it, there's Water Tower. On the road just there, there's a spot height, 401 metres above sea level. See up there, there's a taller hill. I could be up on that with much better views up the Dales. But 401 metres above sea level is almost the same thing as 400 metres above sea level. Out there, up there, and there, and there, and then along right of the post, that's where the sunlight is pointing, just up the right edge of that right now, there is a quite distinct slope up. And if I zoom in on that, there, you can probably see that that is in front of the other stuff to the left of it. That is the north end of this side of the North Yorkshire Moors, and it's at 400 metres. This road is at 401. That is going to make the tiniest little bit of difference at 44 point some kilometres away. And as previously mentioned, the clouds aren't that far above it, so the clouds you can see behind it aren't all that much. Well, they are a long way away, but they're not thousands of miles away. And curvature in the width of this image might just make the clouds at the edges 1 pixel lower than the clouds in the centre. Left of the North Yorkshire Moors, so, well, all the way along there, you're looking out to the North Sea, and beyond that is Norway, parts of which are considerably higher than 400 metres, but you can't see them from here. Not just because it's not perfectly clear. There's a planet in the way. Anyway, we have high stuff, Rosebery topping and so on, about here, and then that 400 metre hill there, and the edge of the North Yorkshire Moors, and behind it somewhere here is, maybe over here, somewhere there, Round Hill, which is well over 400 metres high, but it is further away. The one of interest is there. And of course I've got this wretched heavy contraption set up again. And I've got my tape measure pegged to the near end and stretched out here. "10 metres, which is a distance I couldn't get last time I was trying to do this. Let's unlatch that, and one-handed. For this, nor is it the least painful place to reach to do this. My knees hurt, but it's a place with a 44-kilometre line of sight to a hilltop. Not just the top of Sutton Bank, but an actual hilltop, which might be easier to make out at that distance than the top of Sutton Bank. And here's one of the uprights. From that line there to the water. This is really hard to do standing up one-handed in a wind. Is, let's say, All we've got to believe in is that high. Alright? That high to the water. And from there to the top is however high that is. 46 point that much. This thing isn't perfectly level, but of course water finds its level, so the water levels are one there, and there's one there, and level is there. Right, let's go back in my rucksack. I think I'm going to get rained on. I think that weather forecast that said it was going to be clear this afternoon, well, no, overcast today, but dry, and clearing up this evening, may just have been slightly wrong. I think this is going to become unpleasant. However, before it rains on me, I intend to get this picture. From this board, I should have brought another one to kneel on, because this ground is slightly soggy. Oh. Good thing about being 10 metres back is that I get to zoom in more. Which makes that angular drop take up more of the screen and more pixels and allows me to measure it more accurately. Assuming this camera can be persuaded to focus on something other than the fence. Is that going to be a problem? I think that's going to be a problem. Yeah. Also, I think I need to move slightly this way to get the target right through the middle of the water level. That target, the hill out there, focus on it, please. Focus on anything but. Yeah, well, I'll take some stills. And we can analyse the stills later. A bit of luck, they won't be focused on that fence.